Like, that sickle mode was just, oh my god.
There was a I just like that actually reminds me like there's a one of my friends is convinced that the very first episode of SpongeBob was pizza delivery. I'm just like, can you please like
The first episode was Help Wanted. It's the one where he gets his job.
I was gonna say and then the first little TV show was actually a 3-parter because that was the first one. The second one was like the reflower episode where like SpongeBob drains the entire fucking ocean.
Yep.
And then the third one was the Tea at the Tree Dome, which is like Sandy's.
Like they just debuted, and then it was the Krabby Patty instruction video, right?
Yeah.
No, that was like season 2, I think.
Really? I just felt like that. No, that's my favorite episode. Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay,
that's my favorite episode.
I'm going to agree. Yeah,
Also,
that's pretty damn good.
Also, look at this god among men now.
Who cares? We're talking about SpongeBob.
Fair enough.
Nah, he looks good.
I know.
Forsetti, instantly good.
Yes, top tier unit now.
By the way, how long have you been recording for? How long do you make your episodes? Are you one of those I'm gonna upload an hour-long video kind of guys, or are you more so the
I'm gonna split this into parts.
Oh, okay.
I do, like, sometimes I do straight up editing, and besides, we're just having a good time, so why the hell not?
Okay, I just making sure for your sake.
Oh, don't worry about me.
Oh my god. I've actually looked up like SpongeBob season 2 to see if the Krusty Krab training video is in here, and I'm just looking through this like list of episodes. I'm remembering how good like these episodes are. Like imitation crabs, like Mr. Plankton builds the Mr. Krabs robots.
Oh god, fuck yes, that's another good one.
Yeah.
Ravioli, give me the formula.
Yes.
That one.
Then there's also Bubble Buddy, the big pink loser.
That was season 2?
Yes.
Wow.
Season 2 was so good.
Season 2 was amazing.
Remember when Bubble Buddy watched a man die and actually have the ability to stop it?
Okay, so have either I can't talk. What the fuck? Have either of you played SpongeBob Battle for Bikini?
Yes.
Catch me day 1 getting that remaster.
Yes. But I just think it's hilarious because like Bubble Buddy was only 1 episode. And he was like one of the main supporting cast. Rock Bottom was only 1 episode, and like that was one of the players. SpongeBob's Dream was only 1 episode, and that's one of the players.
Yeah,
that game was so cool. Like the only major place they were missing was Glove World.
Glove World, yeah, they didn't do Glove World. I guess they kind of figured the pier at Goo Lagoon was kind of.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Because they had Tree Dome, they had they had pretty much every major locale. I'm trying to think of one that they didn't have.
Also, fuck the Kelp Forest.
Yes and no.
I don't like the Kelp Forest.
I do think it's the worst world in the game, but I don't think it's absolutely terrible. They don't have Miss Puff's boating school.
That's
not even like a side area you can go to.
That's true.
That is a travesty. I forgot about that.
They have the Sea Needle, but that's just sort of like a sub area down.
Yeah. Oh, they do. Though they do have the greatest line ever given in SpongeBob history, and that was the "What are you doing with all these artworks anyway? Don't ask questions you can't handle the answers to."
Friggin' Fire Emblem fans in a nutshell, basically.
You know,
God, I love that line so
Yes.
goddamn much.
I've got to send.
Also, kind of sort of fuck Rock Bottom. I'm sorry, but I need.
Yeah. Also, I was gonna say, for the page, I gotta send you a meme format that I don't think has been used at all, because it's a screenshot from an obscure, like, not like a currently airing Disney Channel show, but it's so
DuckTales?
Not that one. It's a live action
I don't want
one.
to hear about it.
Oh God.
Oof.
You know what? Fair. Fuck you, but fair.
It probably says more. It probably says a lot about me that I actually prefer Flying Dutchman's Graveyard to the.
Flying Dutchman's Graveyard was fun too. That entire game was fun.
I really like the level theme for Flying Dutchman.
Oh yeah, the music was good too. When's that remaster coming out? What the fuck, Rehydrated?
It's like June 23rd, I think. It's the day before.
Oh, son of a bitch! There's another game I'm getting around that time. The Xenoblade remaster.
That's May 29th.
Oh god, that's in 16 days.
Yes.
Oh fuck.
Yep.
Oh fuck, dude.
And go figure my my pre-orders not coming until like after.
Yeah, but hey, it gives you time to finish up other games. Maybe
I
for
suppose.
like the 5th time. If
Yeah,
you're me.
like right
Yeah,
now
you-
I'm playing
you know-
Pikmin 2.
You know, like playing Xenoblade X for the 17,000th time,
Yeah.
which I know Rig doesn't like has like Rig does not like Xenoblade X, which saddens me because that's probably my favorite OL.
I've heard that like Xenoblade X is quite divisive.
Yeah.
It's really it's like it's Here's the thing: the story, the main story, is definitely like a step down from Xenoblade 1, but the writing quality primarily went into like.
Yeah. I think you guys cut out there for a second.
I am very
Uh,
sorry. I was my friend sent me a meme and I was looking at it.
Oh no, Del. It was
I do that
Del.
a lot.
It was Del in particular.
Oh, I just got
Yeah,
quiet
well,
because I was looking at
Yeah.
Gator Wednesday.
That's
I just said that like Xenoblade X's like writing quality went into the side stuff more than the main story, and that's why the main story is really weak, but the side stuff's really.
yeah. They pull a really Western RPG attempt with it, you know.
Yeah, but I mean it's still like it's really, and also I still say that Mirror is the best like world of the 3 games. I don't care what anyone says. I like it.
I mean, as long as it's not Xenoblade 2.
Rick, we can't be friends anymore.
Okay.
Look, I'll be honest. I know nothing about Xenoblade 2. That game just looks ugly. Like, it looks unappealing to me.
I mean,
Look,
it looked like, here's the thing, I'll be fair that I've not completed the game. I've only done like when I first tried it at my friend's place when I was staying with them for a week, I only did like 20 hours.
you know, only 20 hours. Only 20 hours of only an entire day of my life I can never get back.
Yeah,
Well, here's the thing: we're talking about Xenoblade here. That's like barely even a fourth.
that's true. But I mean, if a game can't hook me in what's considered a fourth of it, why would I want to play the rest of it?
Yeah,
You know,
like,
that's.
I think...
I will say that the game becomes a lot better about halfway through when you start getting your. Are we talking about Xenoblade X or Xenoblade 2?
2.
Okay. Oh, okay. Now, yeah, the Xenoblade 2 doesn't really like change a bunch. You get more blades, but that's it.
Yeah, let's say, like, I feel like 20 hours is a fair amount of time to give a game before you're just like, yeah, I don't think I
Yeah.
want to play this anymore.
Yeah.
Because you know what I could do in 20 hours? I could play Devil May Cry 5.
You know, speaking of Devil May Cry 5, I got that game pre-ordered, a deluxe edition, and I've never opened it up.
Fucking do it! Right now, look, I'm gonna make a bold statement here. That is the best action game, period. Not the best Devil May Cry game. In terms of the hack and slash beat 'em up action genre, that is the best you will ever play. And I'm putting that statement down.
Wow.
Devil May Cry 5 is fucking amazing.
I thought you were trying to say that Devil May Cry 3, Devil May Cry 5 is the best hack and slash game, but not the best Devil May Cry game. I'm like, how does that work?
Yeah, don't you know about the secret Devil May Cry kart racer?
Me-
That's the best Devil May Cry kart game.
No, the best Devil May Cry game is Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne.
Yeah, I actually have Nocturne, but again, do the whole aforementioned PS2 thing, I haven't played it.
I mean,
Shin Megami Tensei, of all the games to call like the Dark Souls of like blank, Shin Megami Tensei is actually surprisingly like qualified for that.
Is it hard? It's that... I actually don't even think Dark Souls is as hard as people make it out to be. It just asks you to not be fucking stupid.
Dark Souls isn't that...
Tensei is fucking...
Like, can I say my piece on Dark Souls? That will be, like, my nuclear take.
It's not really that difficult.
It's
just like, you need to...
The only place in all of Dark Souls that is actually that hard is Anor Londo, and it isn't even that hard. It's those fucking archers on the slim scaffoldings before you get into the building with the bonfire in front of Solaire, and your snort proves to me you know exactly where I'm talking about.
Yes, I do.
You know exactly. That part is bullshit. The rest of the game, Set's Fortress, kind of. But other than those two,
You know, my
So-
biggest issue is the game is not hard. The game just bullshits you a lot of the time with its
Yeah.
horrible camera angle, bad hitboxes, like...
okay, hang on, I can't.
I mean,
can't entirely defend the bad hitboxes thing, but the camera.
I just wanna like say like, briefly going back to SpongeBob, I just remember the patty hype is like a thing where like the pretty patties, like Krabby Patties.
Was that season 2?
Yes.
Jesus Christ! Okay,
have to
best
say-
season.
yeah, season
Yeah.
2 was everything good. Season 2...
I might have to say that that's my favorite. So, good.
yeah.
Yeah. Alright, here it comes. I almost forgot we were playing Fire Emblem for a second.
No, we've been having just fun chatting and saying bullshit.
You know what? I
We
might just not be able to pick a favorite episode because I'm scrolling further down through the episode list and I'm just like this is my favorite episode. This is my favorite episode. I just can't nail it. So you know what? Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the problem is, this is actually where you could be in a little bit of a dicey scenario, because I genuinely forgot we were playing Fire Emblem.
Yeah, I did too.
We've been having so much fun that I don't really mind us. Like, that's what I like to do on these things. Like, if you're down to just chat, I will fucking chat, you know?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Let's see, will he proc his fucking adept?
Hey Steven, what do you say like mostly jokingly, but we're starting a podcast where like we would just like get together whenever we're like we can't sleep and we're just groggy and like just kind of ramble on microphone. What do you say about being on
If you'd invite me, I'd show up, but I can't promise, like, because normally at like the late hours of the night, one of my best friend, one of my two best friends in the whole wide world, those are peak him hours, so I'm normally doing something with him. He
okay.
he has leukemia, so his entire schedule is like fucked because time isn't
yeah.
real to him.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we play late at night, and we normally play like League of Legends, and we want to die. And one of his favorite jokes is he has cancer, and he's supplementing it with more cancer. That being League of Legends.
I mean, that's a, I mean, God. But, okay, that was good, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, he is one of my
bad.
favorite people.
Bad.
I know
And
I know who you're talking about, too.
Yeah, and I'd like
Oh
him
my
a lot
God.
more if he isn't directly responsible for me losing a $300 game. And he's not, he's not directly responsible. Okay, I brought up this story on the page once or twice, and I'll just vent about it again. So, he doesn't like Fire Emblem, but I had Path of Radiance. I was like, hey, you want to borrow Path of Radiance? It's a good one. Maybe you'll like it. And that was when he got diagnosed with leukemia, and he went to the hospital. His mother reorganized all of his things while he was in the hospital. Somehow, during that shuffle, my Path of Radiance went missing.
Oof.
It's been 3 years, and we have never found it, and they've moved out of that house.
That massive
it is-
move.
So I no longer have that game. And we didn't tell his mom about this for like 3 years for fear she'd feel guilty.
I mean, that's being a good person.
Until like,
Where'd it go?
I think we mentioned something about it in their new house when I was just over there. Which I haven't been over to see them in a long time because of the Backstreet Boys reunion tour. I realize now that I don't know if either of you two get why I call the coronavirus that.
I get ya. I get ya. Holy shit.
Okay, there we go.
I've officially made a decision. My favorite SpongeBob episode is the entirety of season.
Entirety season 2? Good.
Yes.
Correct.
Good.
Oh. But yeah.
Anyway, that's enough about SpongeBob for one day. Don't mind me.
There's never enough.
There's
yeah.
never enough SpongeBob, mate, but
Yeah, so okay, great. One person here watches Game Grumps. Alright, we got it.
I used to watch Game Grumps all the time. I stopped for a little while. Like, I kind of stopped after they started doing their, like, weird little board game show and stuff.
Oh, Table. Oh, I love Table Flip. It has one of my favorite jokes. It's where Danny has like a a poor man's golf cap on, and I believe Barry has a fancy top hat. And Danny stands up, throws the hat down, and goes, "I declare class warfare." Barry throws his top hat down. Danny puts on the top hat. Barry puts on the golf cap, and he just goes, "Class warfare has been settled." And it is my. I sounded like a madman because it's not nearly as funny if you don't. Fuck, I'm watching that table flip episode right now. Fuck you guys. All right, here we go.
Also, I'm sorry if you can hear the helicopter near me.
What are you out in fucking like the fucking like war zone or something?
No, I live. You know, I never talk about this, but I live in.
Listen, Ray. When they say getting into character, they don't mean taking it to that level of extreme.
Oh god. Oh my god. But no, I live in what's considered a like quote unquote rich area.
I live where rats walk around in the alleyway at all hours of the day. So if there's if there was some word for the opposite of rich area, that would be me. But shame no such word exists.
Steven, have you ever played Skyrim?
Were you about to say, have I ever played Skyrim?
No, no. Have you ever played
Skies of Arcadia? No.
Yes.
I want to. I believe I could get a copy pretty easily. I played my obscure GameCube JRPG I played recently was Baten Kaitos. Love that game. Really good. But
you want to know the funny thing? You want to know the funny thing is Skies of
Keep cutting out when you say
yeah, that was the really funny thing you just said there. I'm sure it was a very funny thing.
Hang on, the funny thing is that Skies of Arcadia actually original, and the remake is on the GameCube.
You were talking about how it was out of Dreamcast originally, and Skies of Arcadia DX Director's Cut was
Yes. Actually, yes.
Yeah.
Like I can't tell if you're joking there, but yes, actually that is what I was talking.
Yeah, no, I'm aware. I am a Sonic fan, so I know a bit about Dreamcast games being ported over.
Actually, the remake is called Skies of Arcadia Legends. But yeah.
I'm gonna call it DX. Like, no offense to it, but I'm going to call it Skies of Arcadia DX Director's Cut.
You tasteless. No, never mind. I can't think of a good answer.
I'm a Sonic fan. Any insult you tell me, I've heard before and felt less.
Well, what's the thing? What's the thing a Maribel says in Awakening? It's like you 2-bit like classless low-born gutter rat.
Yeah, that sounds like Maribel.
That sounds correct, but I can't actually tell you if it is.
Yeah, I don't know.
That sounds like Maribel.
I would kill the one you can that has the sleep edge, because I believe you've weakened one of the ones with the sleep edge, right?
I did, but at the same time, I'm just like, can I ask?
Scared of the brave sword. Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
Don't these swordmasters actually have some attack speed to speak of?
They have. Let's see. This girl has 13 attack speed. I have, with the miracle sword, 21 attack speed.
Yep, and remember, as long as your attack speed is greater than, you are good.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just I remember hearing the the fastest enemies in the game were like these swordmasters in chapter 2 with 5 attack speed. I'm like, so that's a fucking lie.
Yeah.
No, it's alright.
And the sleep edges aren't that scary. It's only 21 attack, and they can't reach.
Yeah, but they can put you to sleep, which immobilizes you.
Yeah, they're scary if there are people alive other than the sleep sword users.
I mean, I think I have let me check Adine. Okay, Adine has my restore staff.
And Lord, she's coming.
Yep.
Oh, back to Lex.
Yep, because Lex has been
I forgot this was going on.
Yeah, Lex has been just killing these ladies as they come up to him.
He's gonna be. Oh no, he's not getting they're worth so little.
Yeah, he's
experience.
He's 29. He's level 29 right now.
You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of that one meme of like Hector sitting on the surrounded by enemies, and he's like I give a shit.
Yeah. Oh god, that is ancient.
That's classic. That's from like the Geb FE eras.
Oh, don't talk to me about Geb FE.
You know the funny thing? You wanna know the funny thing is that probably isn't a half bad way to tackle that.
Yeah, that chapter. Yeah, like God, Geb Fe. Like, Sacred Stones is my favorite, as I've made clear, but I would.
And she doesn't get
Okay,
doubled.
yeah, no, I just forgot how long the animation for the Sleep Sword plays.
Yeah.
I was about to say.
Oh my god, my dad turned the air on and it feels so good.
Yeah,
thank you.
Fuck nuggets. What was I about to say?
Sorry.
Fuck. Oh no, I had something. Oh yeah, Sacred Stones may be my favorite, but I'll be damned if they don't have like the worst recurring jokes for them. Because you have the gross incest joke, and then you have we meme the rapists Volter and Geb, and I'm just like, what's the good meme from Sacred Stones is Molder the Boulder, and that's all we got.
I mean,
Like,
fair.
like,
There was something you said. Yeah, there was something you said, and talking about like his support with Natasha, and then like he was talking about how like basically their like support just goes like a Natasha's like sorry Seth, I'm a woman of the faith. I worship God, so I can't marry. And Seth's like, but Natasha, I am God.
oh,
So,
that was a good one.
Like,
God,
yeah.
I forgot. That really was my first one, and I still had some good jokes in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like, I think it might be referenced again, but in terms of my memory, the Natasha Seth support is the only one that actually brings up cleric's vows of chastity.
I
Yeah.
mean,
Because like all the other ones are just like,
Yeah. You've got Natasha who's like trying to stick to her cleric ways, and then you got Saul in FE6.
God, Saul. Personal opinion here. I'm not a big fan of the womanizer character trope.
Oh, I fucking hate Saul.
No, hang on. Saul is the only one of that trope I like strictly because they don't try to make him sympathetic. Like, I feel like Sane or like Inigo fall short because they're womanizing jerks, but they try to make them sympathetic.
Inigo is better in Fates, I think.
Yeah. But like, you have Saul, who's a womanizing piece of shit, and no one makes an excuse for Saul. He is just a womanizer. And they also like diversify the ways he gets fucked over, which I think is good.
I'm curious to know what you think about Sylvain then.
Sylvain?
Yeah.
One of my least favorite characters in the entire... Like, I hate Sylvain. He's not my least favorite character in Three Houses, but he's... Bernadetta, yeah. But Sylvain would probably be... second least favorite? Would he be?
I actually...
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the thing about Bernadetta, like, I can't agree that like her C supports almost feel like, and like she is like super obnoxious pre-times yet, but I'm almost wondering if that's not the point to show just how far she comes along post-times. Because like, it's like here's the thing, we can at least agree that she's at least like a bit more bearable post-times.
A little bit. My problem with Bernadetta, and this isn't the most, like, some people have this opinion, but it's definitely not the majority. I just think she's incredibly tasteless. Like, they give her like a genuine like a problem, like she is abused, PTSD and all that, and it's a joke. You're not supposed to relate to Bernadetta, you're supposed to laugh at her. Like the funny footsteps music in the background. So I really dislike her because I just think she's such a tasteless character. Conversely, like, look at the difference between Marianne supports and Bernadetta supports.
Exactly.
Both of them have like a scarring backstory, a terrible childhood, and a mental problem. Maybe not like an official problem with a name, but like they're scarred from it. And look at the tact that's handled with Marianne, and then look at Bernadetta.
Yeah.
Like, if you relate to her because you find something in her backstory to relate to and it helps you, by all means. Like, if she helps you because you see herself in you, by all means. But for me personally, I just think she's way too tasteless. I can't stand her.
Yeah. Well, one of my friends was trying to argue that like Bernadetta was an accurate portrayal of someone with anxiety. I'm just like,
that's the problem.
Yeah, she's not.
Like, and kind of like the problem is it's so overblown. Again, it's treated as a joke, and if you find the joke funny and don't really care, that's fine. Like, I just think she's too tasteless.
Here's the thing, Because
My
the thing is,
opinion.
because the thing is, like, the small girl who, like, is, like, super duper, like, socially, like, dysfunctional is a really big trope in anime, which is probably where they got the idea, but it's like,
Yeah.
it just, like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's...
It
Hey, go on,
feels so out of place in a game where you have fucking Dimitri.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, 3... that might also be the problem, too.
Then again, Dimitri is basically just, like, Effie's Raiden, so, I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, but Raiden's cool.
That's true.
Like, I know
still.
nothing about Metal Gear because I don't really like stealth games, but even I know.
Yeah.
Fucking
You know, if
cool
you
shit.
don't like stealth games, but you know what's not a stealth game?
Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance.
Yes, and you should play that.
Oh god, I always thought memes are the DNA of the soul was a shit post, and then I was assured.
Nope, that's a thing. That's an
Yeah.
actual thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah.
You wanna know what isn't a stealth game? Metal Gear Solid 4. It's an interact.
I've heard it's a good movie.
Oh, it is,
but
but like it is.
It's a movie.
Fucking hell! It's like it's like 80.
Yeah.
He didn't just cut out a little bit there. Like I didn't. I heard it's like, and then he disappeared from this earth.
Yeah.
It's changed the world. My final message.
It's like well, I don't even remember what the heck I said. Damn it.
It probably wasn't important.
I don't know why that changed the world thing makes me laugh so much. Just like
I love that fucking rat with a booth, and I don't know why.
I
It's
know.
just wonderful.
I know.
I pulled a poochie on everyone.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
God, don't even. Yeah, change the world. My final message. Goodbye. Don't miss. There we go. Nice. But yeah. I think Three Houses. Like I've talked about this on the page. I think it has some of the best Fire Emblems ever had, and then also some of the most boring. It's really weird. Like I know a lot.
Like the Fire Emblem, like, Three Houses has points where it's like some of the best, like something like the best storytelling in the series, and then another like so like it's like almost like I'm not gonna say it almost follows Fates in regards to how like ridiculous it is, but like
Wow, you were getting unlucky as fuck.
I
what the hell
know.
here?
I know, right?
It worked out in the end.
Three Houses has like has its moments where it's like it's some of the best writing in Fire Emblem, but then it has its other moments where like it's just really like I don't even know how to put it, but it's like it's really not.
In my opinion, Fire Emblem Three Houses is telling two stories: the story of Rhea and Nemesis and the lore of the world, and then the story of Edelgard versus the Church.
That's
And
kind
I
of the
think-
point.
Yeah.
And I think it should have, in my opinion, I know this probably isn't popular, I would think the story would have been better if they just took Golden Deer and Silver Snow, pushed them off to the side, and just developed Blue Lions and Black Eagles. I think the lore of the world is interesting, but I think the story is for the worse in trying to split itself up like that.
Yeah.
I get ya.
Especially since like Claude doesn't really have any large part in like the conflict, despite the fact that that's kind of sort of how they like advertise it.
Yeah, like, now this is going to be my thermonuclear take here, is I don't like Claude very much. I feel like he has no purpose.
I like Claude just as kind of like as a person, but like yeah, in regards to the overall story.
I can see where people come from with that. I disagree because he is. I think he does the outsider of the story very well. Like
Yeah, the Golden Deer path is kind of sort of meant to like flesh out the world as a whole, like which probably is why it's so like disconnected from the overall like conflict, but still.
And honestly, that's what I wanted from Golden Deer. That's what I wanted from, like, I did an analysis, like, back in February of last year about what I wanted with, Three Houses, and I wanted Claude's story to be...
So not a theory, but to speculate.
Yeah, I was doing a trailer analysis after... Did I say theory?
You said theory.
Well, okay, I had a theory about, like, when I was doing my analysis of the trailer. It's like, Golden Deer House is not going to be connected to the central plot like the others. It's going to be, you know, about this group of... It's going to be about what like something that's disconnected, that's connected to the world but not connected to what most of the main story is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what I got, and I'm not displeased with it.
Yeah, I just didn't. I found the other story much more interesting, and when Silver Snow and Golden Deer were just like, here's more stuff about things I don't care about. And like,
Yeah.
I could totally attribute it to the order I played, because I went Blue Lions, Black Eagles, Silver Snow, Golden Deer. So maybe the fact that I had the 2 stories about Rhea and Edelgard before the 2 stories about Nemesis and all that,
I'm gonna be
might have had
honest.
something to do with it.
Yeah, honestly.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. I think actually Silver Stone is probably my favorite of all like the routes. That's probably that's probably my nuclear take for the video. But it's like, and I feel like. And I feel like, because like Silver Snow and Golden Deer are both very similar in regards to like how like the overall story kind of plays out. And I feel like that whole conflict just kind of like fits Silver Snow better than it does Golden Deer.
Yeah.
Because like they're both trying to rescue Rhea.
Yeah. I don't know. Three Houses is I love the discussion and it's generating, even if sometimes you get the people like, if you breathe the wrong direction towards Edelgard and Dimitri, there's a problem.
You're gonna get dismantled.
Yeah, but fucking Pavice, he's level 20.
Yeah.
That shouldn't activate twice in a row.
That's some bullshit. That Pavice is the biggest bullshit in Fire Emblem.
Yeah, no. 4 is one of my favorite games, like, period. I love Fire Emblem 4. I think a lot of its issues are wildly overblown, but fuck Pavice.
Yeah, just
I will say that well, one of the things I do like about Fire Emblem 4 is that I feel like permadeath, like the effects of permadeath are like felt more in this game than any of the others. Because every single unit in this game has like a unique sort of like a unique niche that only they can really perform. So like, it really hurts when you lose like someone like that, or lose someone because like you no longer have a little special niche.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, the whole replacement unit, very good, because in like Awakening and Fates, it almost like you kind of have to reset because you lose out on children, the units from them, etc. Yeah. In this game, it more encourages you keep going, keep soldiering on.
Yeah.
Which I was actually debating this with Rayek earlier. How like I think that like people kind of overblow like the whole like thing permadeath because I feel like they may have swung a little like bit too wildly in like the really strict like punishment for when you lose a unit in Three Houses because of like how much you have to invest. But like I feel like it's not really fair to say like it's like Three Houses doesn't support Fire Emblem when you're playing on maddening mode, or like the hardest difficulty, which by definition is catered more towards like people like the gameplay enthusiasts and not the people who just want to enjoy the overall experience. If
I may give another hot take, maybe, I don't know. I think Three Houses difficulty wise has the Awakening problem, where the easiest difficulty is way too easy and the hardest difficulty isn't fair, it's just bullshit.
Yeah.
Like they swing too wildly in the other direction.
Yeah, because like I played the game on hard and I could think of one chapter in a completely blind new guy playthrough that was kind of where I actually got a game over, mainly because of the Divine Pulse.
Yeah. Or was it Hunting by Daybreak by any chance?
It was the semi-final chapter with Hubert. I played Azure Moon first.
Oh, okay.
That chapter I had to reset. The first chapter of the time skip was difficult. I almost had to reset there, but I was able to pull through a little bit.
That first chapter of the time skip gets so many people because it's like, hey, I didn't choose to train this unit. Too bad.
Yeah. I actually like it for how chaotic and like brutal it is. That's probably just a amazing thing though.
Yeah.
I really like that chapter story-wise because like it's been so long. You have no idea. Jesus fucking Christ! God bless you, Lewin.
Yeah, I know.
So long. It's been so long since like. It's been 5 years in game, and you're thinking, "Oh my God, what the fuck is going on?" I have so many questions, and then like everyone comes back one by one. You're getting all the boys and girls back in town, and like thematically, It is wonderful.
So, a quick question, Steven. What in your opinion is the best Three Houses post time skip design?
Post time skip design?
Yes.
Okay, let me think. Does like the best improvement, or does no matter how I thought of their pre-time design, just the best design period?
Either or you can do both of it.
Yeah, I'm curious to
God.
hear it now too, personally.
Okay, in terms of biggest glow up, Hubert. In terms of just design I like the most, my favorite design in the game doesn't even have a time skip, and that's Hahnemann. But in terms of students that actually have a time skip change,
Also, I'm not trying to. Actually, I'll let you finish before I go right
no,
ahead.
I'm really trying to think because like the character designs in Three Houses are really good. All of them.
I'm gonna say that I really freaking love Balthus's post time skip design.
Oh God, I hate Balthus's post time skip design because it proved to us they could have given Catherine and Shamir time skip designs, and they just didn't.
Yeah, Balthus is the same age as Catherine and Shamir.
Yeah, no, that sentence started whack. No, I love his time skip design, but I hate it because it proved they were lazy, and we could have gotten time skip Shamir and Catherine.
Imagine.
I was gonna say because Catherine.
Okay, you know what? I know it. I really like Happy and Constance.
Yeah.
Even though
I love Constance's costume design. Happy's just kind of like whatever.
I like something about the green cloak. I don't know what it is. It's just
I like Constance's. I can't talk. I love Constance's post times. Why is this so hard to say for me? I love her.
You can do it.
Because because of how plain it looks. Like a lot of people say it looks very plain, but I actually how plain it is.
I am
also, we kind of finished the map here.
Yeah, Del, I'm just gonna say, because my mom needs me to go check the mail.
Yeah,
I'm ending this here, so this has been the Great Riek.
This has been Del.
This has been... I was gonna come up with a joke, and I couldn't think of one, so...
you should have just hung up. There you go.
I mean, you yourself are the joke.
He's already hung up.
Oh, damn.
That was a joke.
Yeah, alright, well...
See you guys.
See you next time.